Hello there. Welcome to Stupid Saturday, a new segment just for my YouTube page that goes over some of the stupid things I've found on the internet over the last week that I just haven't had a chance to make videos for across my other platforms. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and do all the rest of that sort of stuff that everybody on YouTube says that you should do. We're in for a bumpy ride, and an election year coming up means we're going to get a lot of stupid. So let's have a look at some of the most stupid things that we've come across this week on the internet. Right, let's work our way down the country, starting off with Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. We've got two pieces. First of all, a damning report out this week highlighted just how ill-prepared Auckland Council was for the floods that happened over anniversary weekend, where 4 people unfortunately lost their lives. One of the oddest things to come out of that report, though, it turns out that the committee in charge of emergency management, the person who was in charge of that, didn't find out about the flooding until her daughter sent her a text. Not from the council, not from civil defence, a text from her daughter. And another report coming out from the CBD in Auckland showed that for some strange reason there was more meth recorded in the air of Auckland CBD just before Christmas and New Year than is normal. I'm kind of curious as to exactly how much is normal. In Kirikiriroa, Hamilton this week, Hamilton City Council threw its weight behind Pride Month. So the city will be celebrating for a whole month the LGBTQ community down there. One of the things that did happen, though, after they made the announcement that they were supporting this, was a whole bunch of angry old people who are very upset and clutching their pearls about, not them, you're not supporting them over getting our roads and grass cut, are you? So couple of quick things here. First of all, councils are actually charged under the law, the 2002 Local Government Act, to look after local communities and encourage people to do things in their local communities. That's what this falls under. The second thing to know is that this isn't actually costing the ratepayers anything extra. The council's not paying for any of the events. It's actually being organised by local community groups who are out there celebrating local Pride Month. That doesn't stop angry people from getting angry. Now, the twist in the tale here is actually just how angry they got. One commentator who said this decided it was okay to slide into the DMs of the people leaving laughy emojis at his comments without commenting on his post. This week around the country, a group of alt-right men's interest groups intend to hold rallies supporting women. But women aren't supposed to be speaking at these groups, they're just there to be supported quietly. Because apparently that's where we're at now with the culture wars. Men speaking for women to allow women to know that they are being spoken for, and that's their right. Turning to politics now, the National Party this week have unveiled what seems to be a new element of their campaign to get with the youths by using memes, bad memes, to try and go to the government or tell people that the government's doing something wrong. It's actually really hard to tell because their meme game is not on point. But apparently talking to the youths, well, this is the way when it comes to future electioneering for our centre-right Conservative Party. And now for international news, for some weird reason, Kid Rock, musician, has decided that it's completely irresponsible for American beer brand Bud Light to have a trans spokesperson for one of their beers. Because apparently it hurts his feelings or something. I don't know. He decided he was going to take a gun and show people why woke is a bad thing. Just hours before photos resurfaced of him drinking Bud Light with drag queens. And in Ireland, US President Joe Biden kind of put his foot in it when talking about the All Blacks. One of the people in the audience, who was some distant family relative of his, is a former Irish rugby player who was part of the team that beat the All Blacks in 2016. But instead of saying he beat the All Blacks, he said he beat the Black and Tan, which is an Irish militia group. It's a little bit different. That's it for the first episode of Stupid Saturday here on my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, tell other people about it. Entirely up to you. And I'd love to hear any sort of really stupid things that pop up in the news around you. Feel free to leave it in the comments section or jump over to the community section that we've got and have a chat in there. Other than that, join me again next week when we go through and find other really stupid things that have popped up in the news this week.